A journey through Leeds and its communities. Leeds is one of the largest and most important cities in the north of England. It is known for its history, education, business, culture, and friendly people. Every year, thousands of students, tourists, and workers visit Leeds to study, build their careers, and enjoy life in this beautiful city. Leeds is located in the county of West Yorkshire, a region with busy towns, peaceful villages, green countryside, and welcoming communities. This is the story of a young English learner named Michael. He came from another country because he wanted to improve his English and understand British life. His dream was not only to learn grammar and vocabulary, but also to meet local people and experience everyday life in England. One bright spring morning, Michael arrived at Leeds railway station. As the train slowly stopped, he looked through the window with excitement. He saw modern buildings standing beside historic stone structures. People walked quickly across the station, while others smiled as they greeted friends and family. Michael quietly said to himself, "So this is Leeds. I have waited for this day for a long time." Outside the station, his English teacher, Mrs. Green, was waiting for him. "Welcome to Leeds," she said with a warm smile. "Thank you," Michael replied happily. "I cannot believe I am finally here." Mrs. Green laughed gently. "You are going to discover much more than a city. You will discover its people, its history, its universities, its towns, and its communities." Michael smiled. "I am ready to learn everything." Together they walked through the city centre. Michael noticed busy shopping streets, cafes full of people, green parks, old churches, modern offices, and students carrying books. "This city feels alive," he said. Mrs. Green nodded. "Leeds is always moving forward, but it never forgets its history." Michael already felt welcome. Learning about Leeds. The next morning, Mrs. Green opened a large map. "Leeds is part of the county called West Yorkshire," she explained. "It is one of the largest cities in northern England. Hundreds of years ago, it became famous for producing wool and textiles. Today, it is also known for banking, healthcare, technology, education, and culture." Michael looked surprised. "I knew Leeds was important, but I did not know it had such a rich history." Mrs. Green smiled. "History helps us understand the present." As they walked through the city, Michael noticed beautiful Victorian buildings beside modern glass offices. "The city respects both the past and the future," he said. "Exactly," Mrs. Green replied. Leeds City Council. A few days later, they visited Leeds City Council. Mrs. Green explained, "Every large city needs people who organise local services." Michael asked, "What does the council do?" "The council looks after schools, libraries, roads, parks, recycling, public transport planning, housing, social care, and many community projects." Michael looked surprised. "That is a lot of responsibility." Inside the council building, they met Mrs. Wilson, who worked there. "Our goal is simple," she explained. "We want Leeds to be a safe, clean, and welcoming city." Michael asked politely, "Is your work difficult?" Mrs. Wilson smiled. "Sometimes it is challenging because many people have different needs. However, helping our community makes every day meaningful." Michael admired her dedication. He realized that many people worked quietly behind the scenes to improve life for others. Different areas of Leeds. Mrs. Green wanted Michael to understand that every part of Leeds had its own personality. Their first visit was to Headingley. Students filled the cafes while families enjoyed nearby parks. "It feels friendly," Michael said. "It is popular because many university students live here," Mrs. Green explained. Later, they visited Roundhay. Michael admired Roundhay Park, one of the largest city parks in Europe. Children played football while families enjoyed picnics. "This place is beautiful," Michael said. Mrs. Green smiled. Nature is important even in a busy city. The following day, they visited Holbeck. Old factories stood beside modern business buildings. Mrs. Green explained, "This area shows how Leeds has changed over many years." Michael looked carefully. "The old buildings remind us where the city came from." Exactly. Local communities. Mrs. Green explained that Leeds has many communities. Some neighbourhoods are famous for shopping, others are known for parks, schools, or cultural festivals. People from many countries live together in Leeds. Michael heard English, Polish, Arabic, Urdu, Chinese, Spanish, and many other languages while walking through the streets. "I like hearing so many languages," he said. Mrs. Green, Leeds is proud of its diversity. Michael realized that different cultures make the city stronger. The Universities of Leeds. One sunny morning, they visited the University of Leeds. The beautiful campus immediately impressed Michael. Historic buildings stood beside modern laboratories. Students walked between lectures, carrying books and laptops. Some sat under trees discussing science. Others worked together on business projects. Mrs. Green explained, "The university welcomes students from more than 100 countries." "Michael, I would love to study here one day." They met a student named Emily. "When I first arrived," she admitted, "I was nervous." Michael, "So was I." Emily, "But everyone helped me." Michael realized that every student faces challenges at the beginning. Kindness makes those challenges easier. Leeds Beckett University. The following day, they visited Leeds Beckett University. Professor Adams welcomed the visitors warmly. "Our students learn practical skills as well as academic knowledge," he explained. Michael watched students studying healthcare, engineering, education, business, sports science, journalism, and computer science. "They all look busy," Michael said. Mrs. Green, "They are preparing for their future careers." Professor Adams added, "Education opens doors that were once closed." Michael remembered those words. Colleges in Leeds. Mrs. Green also wanted Michael to visit Leeds City College. There, he saw students learning practical skills. Some were studying construction. Others were learning hospitality, information technology, business, healthcare, and engineering. Michael spoke with a student called Ahmed. "I didn't know what career I wanted," Ahmed admitted, "but college helped me discover my strengths." "What are you studying now?" Michael asked. "Computer engineering, and I really enjoy it." Michael, "It is wonderful when people find something they love." Ahmed agreed. When learning has a purpose, studying becomes enjoyable. Michael felt inspired. Travelling through West Yorkshire. At the weekend, Mrs. Green organised a trip across West Yorkshire. We cannot truly understand Leeds without exploring the county. As they travelled, Michael admired rolling green hills, rivers, farms, forests, and small villages. "I did not expect the countryside to be so beautiful," he admitted. Mrs. Green, many visitors only think about cities, but England's countryside is one of its greatest treasures. Michael enjoyed the peaceful views. The fresh air made him feel relaxed after a busy week. Historic towns. Their first destination was Otley. The market square was busy with local people buying fresh food, flowers, and handmade crafts. A shopkeeper welcomed them warmly. "Good morning, are you visiting?" Michael replied, "Yes, I am learning about Yorkshire." She smiled proudly. "Then you have come to the right place." Later, they visited Wetherby. Beautiful stone buildings stood beside the river wharf. Families walked along the river while children fed ducks. "Michael, this town feels peaceful." Mrs. Green nodded. "Every town has its own character." Peaceful villages. The next day, they visited a small village near Leeds. There was a village green, a church, a local shop, colourful gardens, and a traditional pub. Children while riding bicycles. Older neighbours stopped to talk with one another. Michael spoke with an elderly man sitting outside the village hall. "Do you enjoy living here?" Michael asked. The man smiled kindly. "I have lived here all my life. Would you ever move?" He looked around slowly. "No. This village is not just where I live. It is where my memories live." Michael felt emotional. He understood that home is more than a place. Home is where people know your name, care about you, and help each other during difficult times. As the sun slowly set behind the hills of West Yorkshire, Michael realized that Leeds was much more than a modern city. Its towns, villages, local council, universities, colleges, and surrounding communities were all connected. Every place had its own history. Every community had its own traditions. Every person had a story to tell. Michael smiled quietly. He knew that his journey through Leeds had only just begun, and he was excited to discover even more about this remarkable city and the people who proudly called it home.